Hello Magic players and welcome to the Force of Commander, a web series that is dedicated to everything EDH. In this episode we go over the Aggro-Control archetype in Duel Commander.
Yay!
Over the past few years, Commander has really taken off, becoming one of the most, if not the most, popular format among Magic players. Duel Commander takes the multiplayer format we all know and love, and with a few rules changes and a different ban list, creates an awesome format for 1v1 EDH battling. To find out more about Duel Commander, check out the link in the description bar down below. Duel Commander is a very open format with many top-tier archetypes. Today, we dive into Aggro-Control. In theory, Aggro-Control will play an early threat, then over the course of the game, protect that threat. There are many different commanders that are awesome in this archetype, but in celebration of the release of Modern Masters, let's go over one of the set's leading stars. Everyone's favorite fairy, Vendilion Clique. Clique is a powerhouse that strikes fear and anger into the eyes of your opponent. Not only is she a 3/1 flying beater for 3, but she also has flash, and is in Magic's best color. With access to blue, you're able to utilize some of Magic's most powerful spells. Some of my favorites to use with Clique are Memory Lapse, Cryptic Command, and Sower of Temptation. When building your Aggro-Control EDH deck, remember these 3 things. Number 1 is to run more lands. Lands are very important, so much so that if you miss one early, it may be too late for you to come back. Remember, there's no soul ring to save you in this format. Number 2, counter spells and removal. These are the main pillars that allow your deck to work. Without enough of them, it would be kind of hard to connect with your commander. And number 3 is card draw. You need to maintain card advantage. Games can often become very grindy when using this archetype, and you need to make sure that you can answer your opponent's big play. Above all else, the main thing to consider when building an EDH deck is that synergy and interactions between your spells ultimately win you more games. For example, with Vendilion Clique, Riptide Lab is great, and one of the best anti-removal cards in the deck. And since Clique is a wizard, and you're using Riptide Lab, why not play a couple other wizards like Venser, Sower of Temptation, or Trinket Mage? And since you have Trinket Mage, why not include a nice removal package? See, EDH is all about synergy in your deck. As long as your cards work well together, you will win a majority of your games. Now let's take a moment to look at an example deck list. As you can see, there is a lot of land and a plethora of counterspells. This deck is awesome. One of my personal favorites. I've played it around 200 to 300 times and I'm not bored with it at all. Some of my favorite cards in this deck include the powerhouse Vidalcan Shackles, the fun Avarice Totem, and the I Win spell Tunnel Vision. Tunnel Vision is almost always an instant win with Vendilion Clique. Now, I've seen Clique decks built many different ways. I've seen some have a little bit more control than mine, and a few that have a very spicy polymorph into Emrakul combo. Now, if you want to take a closer look at my deck list, you can check it out in the description box down below. Aggro-Control is a super fun archetype, and I think that everyone should give it a try. What commander would you guys use for an Aggro-Control deck? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for checking out this episode of The Force of Commander. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And be sure to tune in every Sunday for more EDH goodness. Keep shuffling, and I'll see you guys next time.